Good morning, how you doing today? I'm at a gate on a service call that someone else installed. And I'm not gonna say who that is, but they're a local fence company that does quite a few installations. And I'm sure they were cheaper than I am, but you're gonna see from this video, you know, obviously I'm here, so they did something wrong. So I'm here to fix the gate that they installed incorrectly. And that's just a service call as far as inoperability. The gate's not working, so I had to come out and fix it. But I'm going to point out some other things that they did that's on the cheap and against code. So let's take a look at those things. Hey there, how are you today? If you're new to the channel, I'm Sean with Accent Alarms. I have about 25 years experience designing, installing, and servicing quality, long-lasting automatic gate systems. By automatic gate system, I mean I work on gates, gate operators, cameras, access control, and wired and wireless network connectivity. I've recently added video production to the list of things I do. I'd love to get your feedback, good or bad, down in the comment sections, and please take a second to click on the subscribe button. It really helps us when you do. Keep your head on a swivel and be safe out there. So one of the things that jumps out at me is you can see we've got a photo eye across the closed direction, but look how far apart it is. It's not really protecting the close of the gate as far as this area here. This is what they call a draw-in zone right here. You can't have any gaps greater than 2 1/4 inches. You can get your arm caught in here and there's nothing going to stop that, and I can stand between this photo beam and the gate, so it's not providing any protection against me getting drawn in to this spot here. Speaking of draw-ins, this is also against code. You've got to have fabric or chain link that blocks up to a 2 1/4 inch spear the entire length of the gate. Look, as I walk up here, I could have my head sticking in between here and be working on this. There's nothing here. I can literally climb through this gate and get stuck and get seriously injured or even die. This is against code, and I'll put the reference there in the video. So look at this. I'm sure the customer paid for a heater. See that? That's a heating element there. And these wires come through there and they come up here, they go in. That's should be 240 volts, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't meet code, this wiring, but I guess it doesn't matter because look, they didn't even hook it up. So the customer paid for it. Obviously it's not working. It's not connected to anything. What a joke. So I don't know if you can see it. See where that hole is there? That's where the heater goes in these high security gate operators. At the bottom, so the heat rises up in here. And while they didn't even hook theirs up, I don't know what good it would do at the top of the operator. It's not gonna help melt any ice off this track or keep anything warm up there. Heat rises. I'm not sure if you can see it in this video, but there's no post cap on that post. So you've got the gate there going in there. What's going to happen is we're in Colorado. You're going to get rain, moisture, snow down inside there, and it's going to freeze and expand. I mean, how much work does it take to put a post cap on there? You're a fence contractor. Come on, get it together. So here's an obvious problem. So we've got a bollard back here. So the gate opens to here, and they put a photo beam there, but again, what if I'm standing right here? It's not protecting me. They should have put some chain link fence out here or some bollards with a cable through it to protect that area. The same fence company did this to me on another job. They were awarded a contract, and what they did is they moved one of the gate operators that I installed, and you'd think they'd learn how to put these in the right place after all this time. I don't know if you can see that, but that is supposed to sit on top of the base extension. They can't seem to get it right. See that? and they got a washer in there to level it out. So they can't make it level, they can't get it lined up in the right spot, and apparently they didn't like how the snow debris brushes fit, so they just didn't put the screws in or didn't tighten them or something. They come with self-locking nuts on them with nylon bushings, and you can see they're not there. The brush is on the ground. I don't see any screws. They probably just left them there. I'm not really sure what's going on in here, but you know, someone good would have at least anchored that base to the bottom there. They give you holes to do it. You know, they probably didn't have any screws with them or something. So, and what a mess. So what we're looking here is against code 2. You can't have any gaps greater than 2.25 inches. As you can see, you could reach right through there, no protection. And this is the #1 area of protection they recommend. That's called a draw-in zone. And what can happen is, if you don't get something protected here, then you can get sucked in there and get seriously injured, or even worse. Who wants to lose an arm because someone didn't put a little safety device on? What they recommend is an edge sensor hardwired on that post. You can see it's not there. They actually have no protection on the outside of this gate. And like we already talked about, the one on the inside is so far away from the gate that it doesn't protect you from being drawn in. This is really an unacceptable installation. So, and now why I'm here. So this gate was put in, I'm guessing 6-8 months ago. I'm surprised it made it through the winter. I don't know exactly when it was put in. It was done by someone else. But so basically, when you install a gate, you have to adjust the safety systems and the pressure relief. And that wasn't done here. Because watch what happens here, and hopefully you can see this. So what we're gonna do is hit the close button here, and I shouldn't be able to stop this gate easily. Let's see. See that? I'm just stopping this gate easily. It's not gonna work. First time in the morning, there we go, we're in safe mode, and that's what these folks have been experiencing. This should have been set up during the initial installation. It's pretty easy. There we go, we got it adjusted now, and maybe they didn't have wrenches, or maybe they didn't want to reach down there, so. But there we go, we got it adjusted. Maybe they just didn't have some wrenches, or who knows. So let's try this again. So you can see I'm out here. I'm gonna push on this. I can't stop it, and that's what we want. Just above being able to stop it. So there you go. They could have taken 5 minutes and done that if they known how to install a gate. So I decided to check something else since they did such a bang up job. You can see down there that for 208 you use the red wire off the transformer, orange for 240. They're using orange, but we don't have 240. We got 208, a little higher than that, but this is 208 here. It's kind of standard to have 208 out in these oil fields. So we're gonna fix that for them too. And lastly, check this out. I guess if you drop spare parts down in there, you just leave them in there and see if maybe they'll short something out. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there on the edge. I don't know if you can see it without the shadows there, but see, you got screws. There's another red terminal there. There's another red terminal there. Yeah, pretty lame. Thank you so much for watching today. That was truly a mess. Easily the worst automatic gate installation I've ever seen. And I've been doing this for quite a while. Both the fence company, who's one of the largest in our market, and the owner of this gate are at serious risk for legal action should anything ever happen. Let's all cross our fingers that nothing does, but if it does, man, that is just a risk that's unbelievable. I'm no legal expert or insurance agent, but I'm not sure how much a policy would even cover with such flagrant disregard to industry standards. Besides the disregard for actual written safety and manufacturing codes, both UL325 2018 and ASTM F2200, and I'll put links to those down in the video description, the general quality of workmanship is just simply pathetic here. It makes you wonder what else they've done wrong. What other shortcuts are they taking? That would concern me. Again, thanks for watching today. I'd really appreciate if down in the comments section, let me know, what'd you see? Did you like something about the installation? Did you see something that I missed? I know I repeatedly called the closed beam the draw-in zone. I was just so flustered during this walkthrough of this job. Anyways, hey, I'm not perfect either, right? If you have time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot when you do. And keep your head on a swivel and be safe out there.